Hi, Tony Bradley LAX. It came in over the police scanner as a traveler was yelling at passengers at Tom Bradley International Airport. He basically scared passengers. They called in the airport police. The police called in the crisis intervention team to give this guy some help. He was a passenger, but he missed his flight. He was taken in as a 5150. They dated to himself and others, and he'll be released and rebooked. But he was scaring people at the airport, so you really have to know how you act at an airport. Here's the video. They call in the crisis intervention team, and they're really good with the homeless and mentally ill. But you should have a mask on in the airport because you don't want to have any problems. But these guys are airport police, but they have a lot of training with the homeless. He looks like a passenger though, but you should have had a mask on, even though they tell you it's a mandate. But I guess it's a mandate only when you hit the checkpoint, federal checkpoint. But they have found people hotels, shelters, all kinds of stuff. They're really good with the mentally ill. LAX, I think this is like a 3-year-old project, but it's really good. The homeless is way down here at the airport, because now you really can't hang out at the airport. They can get you for trespassing. I'm always waiting on somebody, and I'm here. But wear a mask and you won't have this problem. And whatever you do, don't cuss out the employees, because they will definitely call the cops. And I believe she's with the city, a PAC program. I could be wrong, but she's definitely with some kind of program, an outreach program to find shelter and various options they have for people that are stranded and the homeless and the mentally ill. They wear the tan pants, but they are airport police. Okay, I think the woman, she asked them all kind of questions. They have all these questions that they ask either the homeless or mentally ill or people that are stranded. Do they fit the criteria of 5150, a danger to themselves and a danger to others? I have the mask on so you really can't understand me. But they have a few questions to ask. If they fit it, they'll take them as a 5150. Okay, the report went out that he was acting strange. He was scaring some employees on the way he was acting nervously, so they called the cops in, and the cops realized they needed to get the crisis intervention team in here. And the lady on the left is asking questions about certain questions, but he should have had a mask on and is laid low, and he would have been fine, unless somebody calls the cops that you're just hanging out in the airport. Because you're writing stuff down on the pad. Okay, so the cop got him a mask. The cop was putting a mask on him. So they gave him a mask, so he's set now. Okay, so basically he's a passenger, but he missed his flight, and he's hungry, he hasn't eaten, so they're gonna give him some food. They'll probably take him up to 5150, and then he'll be able to reschedule his flight but he was scaring passengers the way he was acting. It wasn't employees; it was passengers that called it in. And but he had a ticket, but he missed his flight, and they're going to take him probably as a 5150. Yeah. No, I record the police here for the last 10 years. 10 years?
No problem, no problem. I was just going to say, have a safe flight.
Oh no, I wish I was flying.
I am.
I found the axe over there, Terminal 2.
Oh, you did?
Yes, it's right by the checkpoint.
Yeah. It'll be one in March 7th. Yeah. Oh, 1 year, 20 year. Wow. 14 days. Yeah. I remember, I was gonna say, it's like maybe it's like 6 months now, but like a year. I'm thinking about it. Brother-in-law, and he's been doing it at their house. Something they do, they don't have nothing. Oh, yeah. They'll take it over there and they'll have it at their house.
Okay, so the crisis intervention team in the tan pants, they're going to take him as a 5150, danger to himself and others. He'll be released, and they rebook him so he can get back to his country and get him fed. So he's not going to jail, people. But when you're in the airport, you start yelling and screaming, you scare the passengers, they're definitely going to call the cops. But if you do notice that the airport police, they always have masks on, you know. I've seen LAPD and the sheriffs, they wear it, sometimes they don't. But you always see an airport cop with a mask on. And she's gonna write her report. And there's another homeless guy right there. He's not bothering nobody. He's just hanging out by himself. No calls on him, so, you know, that's that. But as you see, here's a guy here they're not messing with. He's just by himself and just laying low, not yelling and screaming. It's only when you bring attention to yourself, somebody calls you in, that's when they respond. Okay, they found some money and then the cop is counting the amount in front of him. At first, he claimed he didn't have any money, but it looks like about $60 that they found, and they're going to count it in front of him and then book it for evidence. And that's a wrap. I put the money in the bag. Okay, so that's a wrap, and I'll take him to the mineral facility, UCLA Harbor probably, and let him out, and he'll rebook his flight. This is Tony Berry here, LAX, signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, press like. If you didn't, press the dislike. Talk to you guys.